How did ancient Egyptians use fractions? Imagine trying to share a loaf of bread or measure grains without the tools we have today. Long ago, the ancient Egyptians found clever ways to work with parts of a whole using fractions. They used a special system based mainly on unit fractions, which are fractions with a numerator of 1, like 1/2, 1/3, or 1/4. Instead of writing fractions like 3/5 directly, they expressed them as sums of these smaller parts. For example, instead of writing 3/5, they would write it as 1/2 plus 1/10. This made calculations easier for them. They used hieroglyphs to show these fractions. A small symbol shaped like an oval or a mouth was placed above a number to show it was a fraction. Each fraction was written as a sum of different unit fractions, and they never repeated the same fraction twice in the same calculation. This system helped them divide food, measure grain, and even calculate the volume of liquids. It was a practical way to handle everyday tasks that needed precise measurements. The Egyptians also had special symbols for some common fractions like 2/3 and 3/4. These were exceptions to their usual rule of using only unit fractions. They also used a set of fractions called the I of Horus fractions, which were based on powers of 1/2. These were used especially for measuring volume very accurately, like in preparing medicines or measuring grain. This way of working with fractions is an early form of understanding rational numbers, which are numbers that can be written as a fraction. Their method shows how breaking down complex parts into simple, manageable pieces is a key idea in algebra and numbers and operations. It made their calculations straightforward, even without modern tools or notation. Learning about how ancient Egyptians used fractions helps us see how different cultures developed their own ways of understanding and working with numbers, laying the groundwork for the algebraic ideas we use today.